Welcome to Leadership Hangout Series. In this edition of Leadership Hangout Series, we are looking at the integrity hedge. The integrity hedge. What are we trying to say when we talk about integrity hedge? We are saying that integrity has an hedge. Integrity has a capacity to give you an hedge in life. Integrity is a leverage. You can use integrity to achieve whatever you so desire if you have it. Your character is your greatest competitive advantage, and integrity is your character. Now, let me tell you this. You see, every human being that you know, that you have met, that you have seen, has a capacity to be good and to be bad. Most people choose to be good because there is so much goodness in them, and most people choose to be bad because that is all they know how to do. But here is the point. If you lack integrity, you are missing in action. You are missing in action. Because integrity is more like money in the hand or in the bank. It's like you needed to start a business and you don't have the cash. But if you have integrity in place, I bet you are good to go. Like if you have an opportunity to meet Igbo people, there's a system of selling or marketing that they use, which we call sales on return. That was a time I was into a promotion of music. I was into music promotion at some time, and then we opened a shop somewhere in Alaba, and we are producing artists, especially gospel artists. So what we do when we produce those CDs, we take it to other sellers, give it to them, allow them to sell. When they sell, they make their gain and give us our money, our own money. We call it sales on return. Sales on return. Now, it takes integrity to be able to access that kind of opportunity. For example, we won't give somebody that we know will not pay us back. No matter how much the person pleaded, we won't give the person our product because we know the person will not pay us back. Same goes. If you have a space where you want to sell something and you are a person of integrity and people have known you to be a person of integrity, people will give you product to sell. People will give it to you. You go sell. When you sell, you bring their share and you take yours. Now, let's dive into the topic fully. You see, we live in a world where many people seek leverage through money, education, influence, technology, or connections. Why these are valuable? There is one form of influence that people have not leveraged on, and that is integrity. Integrity is not merely a moral virtue, it is a strategic advantage. It is the force that transforms ordinary people into trusted leaders, reliable professionals, respected spouses, dependable friends, and influential citizens. That is the power of integrity. It has the capacity to turn you into all of what I have mentioned. Leaders, reliable professionals, respected spouses, dependable friends, and influential citizens. Many people have lost opportunities because of lack of competence. However, many more have lost far greater opportunities because of lack of integrity. Yes, you lose more when you don't have integrity. See, talent may get you noticed. Education may get you hired. Money may get you access. But integrity determines whether opportunities continue to come your way. Yes, integrity determines whether opportunities will continue to come your way. Integrity is a form of leverage because it multiplies trust, strengthens relationships, builds credibilities, attracts opportunities, and create a legacy that money cannot buy. Yes, I am telling you this. You see, most people do business with a kind of eat and run policy. Eat and run policy. You see, you may deceive someone at first to get opportunity. But once you have deceived the person, it is not certain you'll be able to deceive the person the second time. It is not so certain that you'll be able to deceive the person the second time. And that is where integrity comes in. When you are known for integrity, people respect you. People keep bringing opportunity your ways. People keep vowing for you. People keep standing shorty for you because they know that you can be trusted. Now, I want trying to establish what we're talking about today. First, before we delve deeply into integrity, I believe you understand what integrity is, but we're still going to talk about it. But let's look at leverage. You remember I said we are looking at integrity as an hedge, as a leverage through which you can achieve your desire, your goals, your dreams, your ambition, your purpose, whatever you so desire. If your integrity is in place, all of those things are very, very achievable. So we're now saying, what is leverage? Leverage is the ability to achieve greater result with fewer resources because of a strategic advantage. Leverage is the ability to achieve greater results with fewer resources because of a strategic advantage. For example, you need to lift heavy load and there is a machine to lift it. That machine will take the stress off you. But if you have to lift it yourself, you are probably not going to be able to lift it yourself. Maybe you'll be needing the support of several other people. But just one machine can help you achieve this with speed and with ease. That is called leverage. Also, technology enables one person to reach millions. For example, right now, I'm using mobile technology to reach out to you and to several other millions. I'm also using social media platform to pass across this message to you. This is a leverage. Ordinarily, it might be difficult for me to reach someone like you, but somehow, social platform and the mobile network has made it easy for me to be able to reach you at this time. That is a leverage. Knowledge solving problems quickly. Knowledge is also a leverage. Relationship that opens doors. This is a leverage. Your relationship could be mentorship, it could be friendship, it could be partnership. But anything that helps you to get the job done easily without stress is a leverage. Leverage multiplies effects. It allows ordinary resources to produce extraordinary results. Yes, integrity is one of the greatest forms of leverage because it multiplies trust. Do you hear that? Integrity does what? It multiplies trust. Now, let's come fully into what integrity is. Integrity comes from the word integer, meaning whole, to be complete and undivided. A person of integrity is the same in private as in public. The word of a person of integrity matches their action. Their beliefs matches their behavior. They remain truthful even when dishonesty appears profitable. Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is watching. Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is watching. And person of integrity remain truthful even when dishonesty appears to be profitable. That's something I said some times ago in relation to this topic that we're discussing, which is integrity. I said if you get to the circle of dubious people, 419, and all of those people that choose dubious means to get riches, in that their circle, they're also looking for someone they can trust. Imagine a 419 is looking for a trusted 419. A dubious person is looking for a trustworthy dubious person, someone they can trust. That is how valuable and important integrity is. Bad people also don't want another bad people. They want someone that has integrity, even in their circle. So now let's talk about integrity as a leverage generally. I want to define integrity as a leverage. Integrity leverage is the invincible advantage created by consistently living according to moral principles, honesty, reliability, and accountability, thereby earning trust, influence, and lasting opportunities. I'll say it again. Integrity leverage is the invisible advantage created by consistently living according to moral principles, honesty, reliability, and accountability, thereby earning trust, influence, and lasting opportunities. Integrity leverage means that your reputation begins to work on your behalf before you ever arrive. Someone said you won't be there when people are discussing you. When opportunity is about to be given to you, in most cases, it should have been decided in your absence. And one of the factors that will determine whether you get such an opportunity is your level of trust. And your level of trust comes from your personal integrity. When people know they can trust you, then they are not afraid to give you opportunity. People recommend you because they trust you. Opportunities comes because your name carries credibility. Does your own name carry credibility? When they mention your name, do you think people will applaud? Check yourself very well. Why integrity is a form of leverage? Why integrity is a form of leverage? Integrity multiplies everything it touches. That is the truth, the very truth. Integrity multiplies everything it touches. You see, without integrity, knowledge becomes manipulation. Wealth becomes corruption. Leadership becomes oppression, and influence becomes deception. You understand these things I've mentioned very well. If you examine the life of most of our politicians, I'm not saying all of them, but most of our politicians, if you examine their life, you will know that what I've just said, they are true. So knowledge becomes manipulation, wealth becomes corruption, leadership becomes oppression, and influence becomes deception. With integrity, knowledge becomes wisdom, wealth becomes stewardship, leadership becomes service, influence becomes transformation. That is with integrity. So integrity turns ordinary competence into extraordinary influence. Yes, integrity turns ordinary competence into extraordinary influence. Have you seen skillful people who are out of job? Yes, have you? If you are, why do you think they are out of job? It's because they cannot be trusted. It's because people cannot depend on them. It's because people cannot rely on them, though they are very skillful. But they lack the moral principle to retain customer because of their lack of integrity. Now let's look at the 7 dimensions of integrity. 7 areas of integrity or 7 dimensions of integrity, anyhow you see it. One is personal integrity is important because it affects every other aspect of your life. Remember, we talk about integrity being a whole complete, that is, who you are in private is also who you are in public. Until integrity becomes your total embodiment, it does not reflect in every area of your life. So integrity asks first to be your natural lifestyle. That is when it becomes meaningful and impactful. That is when it can impact on other aspects of your life. So in talking about the 7 dimensions of integrity, we talk about personal integrity first because it is the core. It is who you are that determines your entire being. Number 2, we talk about financial integrity. Financial integrity. How do you handle money? Do you handle money with honesty? Do you handle money with honesty? Do you pay your debts? When you owe people, you pay. When you borrow, do you pay? Do you keep your word when it comes to financial matters? Are you a fraudulent person? Are you good at defrauding others in your line of business? Not giving people their fair share? Are you transparent in your dealings with people? You see, financial integrity determines financial credibility. That is the whole truth. So you must have financial integrity if you really want to go far. Then number 3, we talk about professional integrity. Professional integrity, being dependable, meeting deadlines at your workplace, doing quality work, not inferior work, avoiding plagiarism, especially if you are into writing or intellectual property, you avoid plagiarism. That is, you are not stealing other people's intellectual property. Then you respect confidentiality. You are not basket mouth. You are not a leak tap. When people put words into you, you keep them. You don't review what is not supposed to be reviewed. Your profession is threatened when your integrity becomes your signature. Your profession is strengthened when your integrity becomes your signature. The number 4, relationship integrity. Relationship integrity. Are you faithful? Are you faithful? Are you an honest person? Do you respect others? Do you keep commitment? Do you manipulate people or you avoid manipulating people? You see, trust is the foundation of every healthy relationship. So if you don't have relationship integrity, you cannot be trusted. And may you not be lonely. Number 5 is leadership integrity. Leadership integrity. Leaders influence by example. People may obey authority, but they follow integrity. When people obey you as a leader, they can obey you because you are in that position. But the moment you leave that position, would they still obey you? I doubt it. But you can prove me wrong anyway. So leaders influence by example. People may obey authority, but they follow integrity. You see, leadership without integrity eventually collapse. That is the truth because there is no foundation. Integrity is the pillar that holds the house, that holds the building. Once there is no integrity, the foundation collapses. That is sure. Then spiritual integrity, you practice what you preach, living your beliefs, working consistently with your conviction, practice what you preach. That one is very, very crucial. We have a lot of us who say things that we do not do ourselves. Integrity matters. And number 7, which is the last one on our dimensions of integrity, is digital integrity. You see, today we are in a digital age and a digital world. Using social media responsibly. Stop bullying people. Stop it. Stop ranting on other people's page. Stop assuming. Get rid of assumption. Avoid misinformation. Respect intellectual property. Be truthful. Be truthful. Integrity applies equally in digital space as much as in real life. When you cannot be trusted, people know you for who you are. Whatever information that comes from your platform, people will not take it they won't take it serious. Now, we want to look at the loss of integrity leverage. The loss of integrity leverage. Law 1 says integrity compounds over time. Every honest decision increases future trust. Every decision that you make as an honest person increases the opportunity for more people to trust you. Number 2, which is the law 2 of the laws of integrity leverage, is integrity is easier to maintain than to rebuild. I need you to get that very well. Integrity is easier to maintain than to rebuild. Once your integrity is broken, my brother, rebuilding it is tough. Like I say, one of my teaching, I say, when trust is broken, good deed becomes suspicious. When you used to trust somebody and then suddenly the person, give you reasons to doubt their trust. Every kind thing that the person does to you, begin to suspect. What is he up to this time? What is he planning to do this time? So integrity is easier to maintain than to rebuild. Law 3, trust attracts opportunity. People invest in those they trust. Businesses employ trustworthy people. Families rely on trustworthy members, and leaders recommend trustworthy colleagues. Law 3, trust attracts opportunity. Trust attracts opportunity. When you're a person of integrity, you can be trusted totally, and trust does what it attracts opportunity. Law 4 says integrity creates influence. Integrity creates influence. Integrity creates influence. See, people believe what they consistently see. What they consistently see you do, people believe it so much. You don't have to force them. They see you as a person of integrity. They will believe you even before you open your mouth to speak. Why? Because character is persuasive. You see, you can talk from now till tomorrow. Until I see your character, I don't believe you. You see, what you do is as much as important as what you say. You see, what you say carries, what you do carries more weight even than what you say, because any fool can talk. Any fool can talk. But it is difficult for a person who lacks character to behave like someone with good character. And then law 5, integrity outlives talent. Integrity outlives talent. See, many talented people fail because their character cannot sustain their success. I have seen people, yes, like I said, I have met people with, quality skills, but they are nothing to write to me about because they lack the character to sustain what they have. Now let's quickly look at what integrity does. What is the reward that you get for being someone of integrity? All of the things we have mentioned are rewards, but here are additional rewards. You see, integrity produces peace of mind. Peace of mind. Peace of mind. Integrity produces credibility. People respect you because you have integrity. You have good and better relationship with people because they know they can trust you. You also have sustainable success because you are not dubious, you are not cheating, and you have not destroyed the source through which that success came in the first place. Why would the channel close when you are servicing the channel rightly? The channel won't close. Integrity also helps you to gather greater influence. You become a person of, influence. People respect you. They respect your word. They respect what you say. And the last point here, for which we will stop for today, in talking about integrity hedge or integrity leverage as it may be, is how do you build integrity? How do you build integrity? See, integrity can be built. I said in my opening of this teaching that everybody has a capacity to be good or to be bad. You choose to be who you are because that is what you choose to do. So if you choose to become a person of integrity, you can start retracing your step back, and over time, you become that which you so desire. How do you build integrity? Integrity is developed through daily habits. It is developed through daily habit. For example, commit yourself to telling the truth. You may be speaking, and once you know what you have said is a lie, you say, no, I'm sorry, that's a lie. And then you tell the truth. Over time, people begin to respect you that no, you always tell the truth. You keep your promises. Do your best to keep your promises. Don't make promises that you can't keep. Even if by mistake you have said that thing and you have made a promise, but you realize you can't keep. You say, oh, excuse me, sir, please, I'm sorry. What I just said, I found that to be difficult for me to keep. So I want to change that promise. They will respect you for that. They may be angry at that point, but no. Over time, when they think over it, they will realize that you are being truthful. You are not making vague promises. Then number 3, under building integrity is admit your mistake quickly. If you make mistake, admit it. If you make mistake, admit it. If you make mistake, kindly admit it. That is a fact. Admit if you make mistake. Let people know. Don't patch it up. Admit it. Whatever you take that does not belong to you, do what to always return it. Even if you borrow it, return it. Then you must honor people's confidentiality. Honor people's confidentiality. You must honor people's confidentiality. That is crucial. Then finish what you start. Do your very best to start what you can finish and finish what you can start. And if you can't finish it, let people know on time. But for certain reasons, I'm not able to do this. Just be transparent. Be open as much as possible. When you respect people's time, you respect people's time. Then when they correct, you accept it, especially if it is constructive, you accept it. That will be all for building integrity. So what have we talked about today? We have talked about integrity as an edge. Integrity as an edge. You see, integrity is power. Integrity is money. Integrity is value. Whatever you think that you desire in life, integrity can help you achieve it. That is how powerful integrity is. Someone said, integrity is like a cash in the hand. When you have integrity, you have everything that you need.